And it's a new map. We got Flamey back in, and they knew Train was coming because, you know, Navi picked it. Maybe, you know, it's not a huge surprise that Astralis were able to clutch out Train again, or clutch out Inferno again, but now that we're on Train, it might be a start to a new story. But a super strong start to the pistol here for Astralis. And Navi kind of trying to break new ground here on Train as well. The last time they played against Astralis, they lost in OT. I think the time before that was like 16-8. So, can be a tough veto no matter how you splice it, but Navi needed to look for something new, or felt like they did.
Simple's been quite something with these P250s and the pistols.
And we all remember a Simple Fleck on Train. That's for damn sure.
Ooh, almost gets himself another 1-1-1-1-1. All Magisk has left 4 versus 2. Navi have the utility to try and pull a curveball, but
I guess some Electronic was getting ready to split Ivy with Simple, so if they could connect at back 6 and then take the site that way. But that play's dead, and the hopes become very low. Now, that being said, the CTs are set up to allow for a plant, and that's really what Navi are looking for ultimately. A round would be nice, but plant's almost as good.
That space is given to them. Glaive very much far back. That smoke opens an avenue. Flash could be good for Flamey to jump out. He does dive downwards, and sure enough, bomb plant looks to be coming in. Now, can they do the unthinkable and somehow hold on? We've already got Device up the lane. He's spotted by Electronic, but with that kill going the way of Astralis, so does the retake.
Yeah, that's nice. They get the plant. That's good. For a 4v2, take the right site. Always easy to get plants on Train just because of how close you are on the B ramp to the site. And Astralis, they love to play back on anti-ecos, so they often give it up, which can be a bit scary, but they win such a crazy percentage of their CT rounds. Actually, was it Pimp who said that? I'm gonna go ahead and look at some of Navi's Train stats because I think they steep heavily towards one side. We look at Train, and they have a 70% CT win percentage. So when we get over to the second half, then we're talking. I think us Navi pretty much just need a decent T side here to feel comfortable. You know, 6-7 rounds, they'll feel comfortable.
Still plenty of time for Astralis to shut him down. Far from it. Explosive grenade does 10 damage to Perfecto, 2 to Electronic. We got the Mag 7 up close here from jaCkz. Smoke grenade to be thrown towards Z. Device, of course, the other B player on the scout. So it's the automatic rifles all sprinkled across the outer yard. Enough utility to go for a fake, of course. Astralis throw down a smoke of their own just in front of this utility commitment, but who goes with it? Boomich. He's going to try to charge down the shotgun. Mag 7 just wrecks him. Flamey's flash blinding Boomich definitely doesn't make his job any easier, and dupreeh losing half of his health to that one frag. Bomb's been picked back up, moves away from Ivy, and looks to go elsewhere. 40 seconds.
We go for another plant. There is a storm of smokes here for Electronic to try to sneak on through. Glaive, he seems very well prepared for this level of threat, but there's a chance when the smoke comes up, Electronic, he's been very sharp. Maybe he gets the kill. Let's see. Yeah, he grabs it. Oh, instant snap.
Yep, and that couples nicely with Simple's deagle kill. 3 versus 3 on the A site, and bomb gonna be planted. Device slipping into Perfecto, denies the plant.
Oh my god, no
7 seconds left.
They have to go, and they don't even have time to get to the bomb. That's it! The 007 play. Device just walks out of T connector and assassinates the bomb planter.
Wow.
That is the round. Are you serious? Nobody's watching for the walkout.
This was Simple's deagle kill.
They were thinking too far ahead.
Yeah, they thought they had it.
Man, he was actually so close. He was already outside on the opposite side of the bomb. He was just throwing his body at it just to see if he could pull that off. Wow.
They don't get their bomb plant, and Electronic doesn't get money. Neither does Simple. That's actually a wrench in the works here for Navi.
Yeah.
We'll see how they bounce back from it.
Yeah, it just starts to, just preclude some awkward buy patterns when you have someone who has a gun like this. Oh, that was a great dodge, actually. Could have very easily been a 50 damage nade.
You can dodge a nade. Dodge a ball.
Dodge a wrench? Okay.
Yo.
That's a good angle for that. One thing I love to see about Astralis' CT side is just how aggressive they are about T-Con control. I think they recognize how... Oh, shoot. Holy moly.
And then Magisk finds another one.
This is actually like an aim map.
Yeah, just taking this one angle through T-Con into the outer yard. They're taking turns at it. Possibility of a player to slip out Olof now with that smoke, but they'd be running in blind to the possibility of Magisk down on Ivy. Perfecto's going to stay in T-Con for now, and they do move Electronic, that AK player, further towards Ivy. Maybe we get this outer yard pinch, but the longer this takes, the closer dupreeh gets to hitting them from behind.
Simple's played versus Astralis 3 times this year on this map, in the last 12 months, I should say. It's 1.27 rating versus Astralis on this map, very high. Oh my goodness gracious, this is...
It'll still work out.
Really.
Oh, nice little double, dupreeh. Mag 7 up close into Boomich. USP tap to close it. That is both money and 3 players surviving. 3-0 start for Astralis. Very strong beginning. Kind of like a question mark here as well. Remember, because Electronic and Simple didn't die in that second round, they're only on 3,500 this one. So what's the cutback? What's the drawback?
Deagle.
Galil and a Deagle. No utility for Electronic. A strong enough buy. But we've already got Device, that AWP, up and running.
Oh, I think, yeah. Train can be a very, very intensive map in terms of utility. Taking a site is just not easy. dupreeh hanging out close E-box here with the Mag 7. He'll get shoot out of position. This is nice. But the counter smoke into Train. I mean, this is what's going to be key here for Astralis, right? Just keep countering the utility as much as possible since you're up. And eventually they're going to have to come through it, or they're just going to have to like dry walk out low inner. And I think by that point it might be obvious. This lurk, Electronic, he's been so comfortable about this. Oh, that's a free catch. And that's not even the Mag 7. This is a really big opening. And oh my goodness, Electronic, he can do it all by himself.
He's going to keep going. Sees the trajectory, dodges the flash. 3 frags for Electronic coming out of Ivy. zywoo at a distance. Takes Boomich down to half. That is 3 of the 4 players for Navi here at 50 or less HP. Which would really prime zywoo for some kind of a multi-kill, but nobody's showing him any skin.
Yeah, no reason to move. I mean, the utility's not even here. He's got a Mag 7 on the retake. And Electronic finally will go down. That's some money made here for dupreeh. Odds of winning this round still incredibly low. zywoo will go and save. What a round from Electronic. If there is a rose in the concrete on Navi, it's a toss-up between Simple and Electronic. Yeah, Simple had more kills than Electronic, but the impact was pretty much indistinguishable. They both had incredible rounds. They both contributed as 2v5s, key rifle kills, big lurks from Electronic. You have to talk about them both in the same breath. And this is the perfect example of it. And this is Astralis using the fact that they know that Navi are going to buy and knowing that they have more utility than Navi, right? Every single time Navi threw a piece of utility, Astralis said, we can play that game. We can keep up constantly. Eventually, you'll have to run through one of our smokes, a flash, or a Molotov. So Electronic, he has to do way more than he's supposed to be able to, coming out Ivy dry by himself. He didn't even have utility coming into the round.
Nope. Just slipped into position.
That's beautiful.
And then locked in the round. That long-range headshot as well to kick it off. Getting ahead of the flashbang that came out from Ivy. Very nicely played. Impressive indeed. Navi's buyback. Going to be calculated. Everything they could ask for. And the same cannot be said for Astralis. We've got, well, poor Magisk on the scout. Magisk on a scout. I'm down to watch this one.
I think he's just playing Ivy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a bad spot to be in. It's cool. Sometimes he has like a pop-off game. It's not. We don't get to see Astralis train or Simple or Navi train a lot. They win a lot, but not many people want to take them here. So, yeah, this is one of those fresher maps, right? Between the two. I feel like Train is more popular of a map in the tier 2 than it is in the tier 1 these days.
Device. Ooh. Scoped in and ready. He takes 10 damage.
That's one hell of a risk. No molly to the back. To the back of the halls. No info in that round. They kind of had the nades to flush him out. I guess Electronic has the only Molotov. And he's all the way over at Ivy. I don't know what Flamey had to work with. This pushes the CTs back. Look, they've completely forfeited inner for the meantime. They're expecting of this. It's insane how much progress Electronic is able to make all the time at Ivy. Man, the CT spots are so strong. They can all play for themselves.
Boomich looking to unravel the outer hold. Simple comes to join him. zywoo standing inside of Z. Glaive getting the better of Simple. That's a strong start for Astralis. Bombs back behind the trains. Everybody's dead. Everyone other than Perfecto. He's going to answer back with a headshot, but then caught as he jumps over to the train itself. Astralis, a very convincing hold.
That setup was incredible. I mean, it's so hard to find a passive setup where everything's covered in that way. But here's the free opener. You know, Flamey literally pre-fires this. This is a key frag, of course. Glaive is out in the open. But then we have the coverage for Device to take a shot, and then we have the back train stopper who is covered with this crossfire and the boost inside of T-Con, and everybody falls apart. And now, Navi, they're on to just pistols with some utility. Operation Score Plan.
See if they can do it at the B site. He's definitely getting more attention from Astralis. Nice grenade, I believe, through the window towards ladder. That's why Perfecto's in the teens. Sure enough, as you'd expect, Navi grouping up in the box halls. But Astralis very quickly moving away from that initial A stack because they've got dupreeh sniffing out T-Con, finding it clear for the taking. Down the ramp they come. Glaive good damage. zywoo lets the first one cross, and he gets blasted back by Simple. Device, he's got to be cautious because that's an AUG given away. Simple takes the plant, and Device walks forward along the oil tankard. We've got Boomich just here to his right. I don't know what Boomich is watching, but Device better keep his head down. He takes Simple out of this one. That's the rifle now hitting the dirt. And Device going back slightly, wanting to maybe combine alongside Magisk so that they don't fall victim to man like Boomich. Perfecto. Again, 18 health because of that early nade. Looking for something at a distance, but it's the USP from Device. Not this again. USP headshot to close it. 5 rounds for Astralis, but what was the operation? Find a plant?
Find a plant. They at least got that. But yeah, so of course, the meta when the bomb is down is that you want to try to take backlane control as fast as possible. You want to get behind the Z smoke and stop the rotators in. Once they're out, a smart CT team is going to stand back there and wait for the T's to make a mistake because there's no good spots to stand in at the top of the site. You have to play on the ramp and play on upper, but the CTs have any smokes left over, that play can be canceled out. So it's really important for the T's to try to get the kills, and the CTs know that, so there's always this duel of the waiting CTs and the pushing T's to try to find these timings all the way back near the CT spawn.
Bomb plant affords them a full buy. Perfecto. Fully blind. Isn't going to find anything there. dupreeh looking to get a bit aggressive here. Taking over the ladder room. There is that threat eventually of an Ivy play that's Electronic over there on his own. We've got Perfecto walking up to the ladder now. In the back of the mind of dupreeh, of course, there's the possibility of walking up ladder. Now there's nobody watching it. If he makes his move now, it'd be the perfect time to pull this off. Incendiary on the ramp. They're just going to run through this, making a bit of space. Deep smoke. zywoo. He sees nothing until Perfecto.
Did he hit him?
Yeah, he just hit him with the jumping AUG shot. Just a little bit of damage. dupreeh will get called out on his flank. That was Flamey, who decided to stick around up in the box halls, and a 5v4 post plant here for Na'Vi. We've got Magisk on top of the trains. He's taking a fight towards sight. Boomich and Simple able to get the better of him. Glaive, he's going to walk right into Perfecto, but Perfecto looked away. And now Boomich, he's going to have to plug this hole. Flamey yet to have shown himself from above. Glaive's going to go down. jaCkz trades out Flamey. Man advantage here for Na'Vi, and the bomb is ticking quickly beyond the halfway point with the Z flank. That, of course, Device clears. A no-scope. Why not? A second round for Na'Vi here. As they tear down into the B bomb site and deny dupreeh his flank.
It looked like a tragic series of events was about to come through as soon as Perfecto flinches. Back Summit. Looks away for a second, allows Glaive into the round. The CT start to crawl up, but the big flank to come in. Simple gets his op shot. Flamey shuts down his flank. Very nice kill from Boomich as well. Razor sharp off the side of the default plant. And Na'Vi score a second round. Well. Doesn't that make things interesting? We have dupreeh, not enough money to buy. Once again, it's just Device with his op. The only thing they've got to work with in this round. Off that one round. Okay, well, jaCkz dies in the back. It's a big first one. Immediately, Device moves off this information. This is who we're trying to track most importantly, right? I think Astralis on these anti-ecos, they do everything to make sure nobody plays within the ladder before they go and try to hit outside. It's just a key part. It's a fast rotation to flank. Because sometimes you have to pull your flank watcher to take the site safely. But dupreeh's already moved out towards T-Con. Look at Electronics so far back, still up at Ivy. And honestly, I wonder what happens here if he gets spotted. dupreeh's going to hear him in a few seconds as soon as he gets to the top of the stairs.
Flamey's still watching the ladder.
Wait a second. He's starting to walk now.
Oh, Flamey now looks away.
Oh my god.
Nobody's watching at this moment. Oh, dupreeh.
No, he disrupts the whole thing. He can actually get down the ladder if he wants to. He doesn't know that there's a flank right behind him, but he's had so much impact, and here it is. He'll end up getting taken out. This is something.
Now they draw back off of that.
That's the ladder player.
They're going to try to explode into the outer yard. Device looking to get ahead of it. Misses his chance. Electronics saves the day. Or at least gives them a chance to. Glaive slips into the bomb site. Will die at the hands of Boomich. That's the bomb plant A.
Whoa. Oh, man. It seemed like that was going to get very, very hairy.
Flanks on flanks.
Could have been dupreeh checking Ivy in that position. Didn't even bother. Electronic running up behind him. Didn't know. But then cut noise at a smart moment. Outlaw rested on that. They forced dupreeh to go for that big flank after putting the ladder pressure on. And they almost failed to catch that exact flank. But some very good patience here from all of Na'Vi. They don't overreact. And they act on the information. The ladder guy's going down, and that is probably a stack towards inner. Let's just go outside. They catch Device. Late peeking from T-Con, from Z, excuse me, and now money is good. Magisk is going to be the only one opping.
Let's see if he can hang on to Simple. Dropping right down into the pop dog, nice and quick.
That's a power move. Look at the angles
but
he has.
dupreeh.
My goodness, dupreeh just runs into that.
Yeah, pounds him just through the side of that box, and Flamey. Wow, he's losing teammates. Magisk getting the better of it, this op on Ivy. Bomb, of course, moving through the upper halls, looking to work over towards the B site, but that's where jaCkz is already cementing his position.
Yeah. Soon as jaCkz sees that Simple moves out of the way, he presses for his own information. He could get cleared here. See how aware of it they are. Oh my goodness, he turns it into 2 kills. He'll come back for 3. He's not done yet. He'll tell you when he's done. I can't believe that. He looked like he was going to leave for sure.
100%. Or he looked like he was just going to wait so long that they came in to clear him.
It was like, haha, JK, unless.
Yeah, perfectly timed. You saw the first 2 players as well, kind of keeping eyes on it. It was the third man who had been lulled into that sense of confidence. And then he comes back at it. I'm not finished, chump. Navi, of course, going to buy right back into this, so we've got a game on our hands. A little back and forth, always good for the score. Simple on the op still, Magisk as well for Astralis. A little bit of Ivy aggression there, turned back the other direction. That's 2 CTs over there. And dupreeh, of course, at the bottom of Pop Dog. Falls out of the ladder. Maybe Navi want a piece of this B side a little bit quicker. Yeah, you better clear that corner. Frag grenade comes sailing in, does nothing. Defense, of course, is Magisk outside of Z with the op. And jaCkz off of the side of the oil train, I believe, holding upper. Yes, exactly that. CT smoke comes up the ramp.
I think we might be going for deep Z smoke. Yeah, all the way back lanes. They haven't gotten the dupreeh out of the ladder.
They haven't even peeked him.
Yeah, the execute's coming.
He starts to walk away, and Navi start sending it in. Glaive, he's got a bit of an angle here through the Z smoke. Magisk, opening kill, 5 versus 3 for Astralis. Magisk gonna cut down that bomb carrier, so things go from bad to worse. Navi gonna keep trying to contest this, but every single player dies. dupreeh gets caught on the flank, but that is all Navi have going for the Magisk. 3 frags on the hold.
Nasty. How does Glaive even see over the corner of that smoke? They were trying to wrap across heaven, but they really relied on that Z smoke to be, you know, properly placed so that it covers anybody inside that connector. That way they can actually wrap all the way around. But there's this gap that seemed so abusable there by Glaive. Takes full advantage of that vision. And of course, Magisk getting out of Z is the big moment for Astralis as well. 7-3. Let's relive it. Now he's picking him off, and they haven't dealt with him, I guess. So they're just forced to continuously fight. He spots Simple falling, and amazing shot on Boomich. That readjustment from Magisk.
Prediction on Simple's peak as well was really nice.
You saw him falling out of the heavens, yeah.
Saw him fall, posted up. Simple goes right into it, and sure enough, Magisk ready for him. So. Magisk, nice to see you on a sniper, my friend.
I mean, he's got great first bullet accuracy, so, you know, he can do it. Just some of the positions he plays, like, why would he? It's much better with a rifle, but with him over at Ivy some of the time, it makes sense here on train to see him make appearance with that op. And now it went from the device op changing hands over to Magisk to now they both have it. And they're letting it ring off shots.
Just wrecking him over on Ivy. Obviously just versus pistols, so nothing to write home about. But if you take clean round wins, do it as often as you can. Player comes down ramp, missed shot by device. That's Boomich with a chance to challenge. jaCkz comes flying out of Z, and it's a flawless one from Astralis. 8-3 on this CT side, just locking him out of Ivy, pushing up into the Pop Dog, turning him away from T-Con, and shutting down that B bomb site every moment Navi try to get their footwork on it. But of course, we get Navi back in with the buy. It's the CT side that we look to for the success of Navi.
Yeah.
But they still need more than this, that's for certain.
Yeah, they need, you know, 5, 6, 7 rounds before they're going to feel comfortable at all moving into the second half. And we could talk about that, but this is also a map, you know, it's so awesome to watch Astralis on. Very historic map for them. The map that pulled them their first major over Virtus Pro. One of the most famous, infamous comebacks of all time.
The T-Con rush to end all T-Con rushes.
It was the one that it was the match that showed that they were done choking, right? That was the big storyline.
jaCkz scopes in, lets the first man cross, cuts down the second. Flamey trades him out. Nobody else here for the defense on B. Now they're set scrambling. 2 gonna wrap around from spawn, but they've already got a player up close and personal. That's Boomich just around the corner. Glaive kills him. And that's actually a big opening. Starts to crack wide this post plant. Flamey now revealing himself to be close. Falls back. Simple. Grenade off of the train yard. Flamey's going to cut down another CT. We've got a man advantage here for Navi. Looking good. Device, though. Even despite having 19 HP, it's him and Magisk with these ops versus only one man left, Electronic. He's got that Mac 10. Time is on his side. He's going to go ahead and just run down this ramp to get Magisk off of the bomb. Magisk kills him.
No time.
But that's it. Time, or is there?
Oh my god.
Oh, 0.6 13 seconds. It comes down to the wire. Magisk, I mean, he knew he was dead if he doesn't shut down Electronic. That is a minute moment to give Navi their 4th round win.
Yeah, well, quick, just contact play down the ramp ends up working out. It looks like they're going to bring this back, but at this point on the bomb, they just had to make up too much ground. Literally just couldn't run fast enough to get there. And yeah, like a baneling, we've got the MAC-10 flying down the A ramp just to grab his attention, right? Just need to take him off the bomb. If no one's watching the ramp, and the opera has to decide, is it going to be the lower ramp or the upper that he's going to peek from? And that they weren't sure about. Device drops a shot, takes some damage, but stays alive. He'll fall away. Oh, you only lose 1 health landing on that ledge. I didn't know that.
Sprains his ankle and still gets going.
Oh, he's looking for the hammer. Oh, no, he isn't. He's just going to get the free one, isn't it? See if the crouch peek goes wide here. Magisk, he's going to have to be as fast as Sonic to hit this one.
We get good utility damage over on the upper B setup.
Oh, so much.
But we cannot look away from this.
Patience here.
Oh, he makes a move. Oh, just as Simple falls. And Simple gets the headshot. That's going to create a bit of a gap in the outer hold. You can see it. Glaive getting called over to make sure they don't get entry.
Yeah, they need to compensate. Doubling up on Ivy. I don't know if they're going to try to re-aggress. That might be something interesting. They're leaving Electronic here alone. It looks like they might be going for their inner walk, maybe, with Electronic lurking up Ivy. That's something they've done in this game. No, they're going to come back to tiziaN. Okay, Perfecto up here at the top of the ladder. What kind of nades are we working with here? He's got a full belt, so maybe he'll throw like a crummy fake, keep the attention of the CTs down here. And a lot of this could come down to dupreeh. Sandwich player, alone outside. He's got a multi-frag position, but at the same time, they're all going to be 50-50s. You'll have to catch a good timing. There's the first one. He's got options. Looks for the second.
Wow.
Instant trade back. Headshot from the MAC-10 on Boomich. Glaive up to
cancel.
bat.
He's got Boomich first. We got another T jumping over. Glaive just dodges. Wow! Takes Simple's head off. No time. Again, they fall victim to the clock.
That's simple. He misses the shot to allow them to plant the bomb, and then he ends up dying. They can't get it back and give Astralis a round. I can't believe they just took too much time. They actually walked back after that Ivy control. It seemed like things were progressing nicely. But dupreeh, he causes just enough of a disruption to make this go all the way down to the wire in a negative way. Look, 6 seconds, and here's the op shot miss from Simple.
Yep.
That's the situation where he's going to plant no matter what happens. And he goes for the kill.
So keeping Navi stuck on 4. They've got a force with everything they can afford. dupreeh shuts down Simple. Clean headshot, but a player does just come out from tiziaN. Perfecto misses the chance with the Deeg. Magisk spotting the fallback.
Yeah. Simple got smoked.
dupreeh, there's a smoke in the corner. He wants to pick back up. Just got it now.
They're just not meeting their quota.
No.
That's the...
They're making this second half really hard on themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
Not to say this isn't winnable, but...
They got a 72% pistol win rate. At least to fall back on.
All right. That's not a failing grade. But it is a flailing T side. Trying to get back in control here. Magisk rattling off the off shots. Little frag grenade comes in to try and help dupreeh, but that T sent scattering back. Where's Flamey? He's still up in the upper halls, so he's not going to be able to use that op on outer just yet. 30 seconds left. Got a Molotov on Boomich. Flashbang for Electronic. 2 Ts on Ivy side. Glaive, he gives up his back. He's going to focus forward instead. Boomich starting to sprint in. Magisk, he shuts down that front runner. And Glaive slides up the ladder to drop that bomb. A precarious position for Navi. They're trying to pinch out from the train yard, but they still just can't get a kill. And if they die after time, they will have nothing in the following. 5 seconds left. An unwinnable round as Electronic has his head taken off. Flamey wants the save, and he can go ahead and take it.
Oh, that's not a good
Astralis. Damn. Double digits.
Yeah, this is so sick. The setup here from the side of 5 plus Glaive. He understands the rap is coming in. He says, Magisk, you take care of Ivy. I will get your sandwich. Make sure no one can rap from this way. Here's the footsteps. Delivers the frag. Device and Magisk, they can basically do no wrong. Like they're going up against nades here, but yeah, even versus full execs, ops are extremely powerful. They, at least on train, not on all maps. I think there's just too many open lanes. As soon as those smoke comes up, Device, he's opting from up top. If you know they skip by him, he's in a pretty strong spot. So this is a player they've got to deal with, and he might re-aggress at any moment. Oh my god, just over the shoulder.
I thought that was a kill. Might give him a damn chance, man. But, not quite on the mark. Flashbang into the ladder room. dupreeh's gonna peek with it.
He's been a pest.
Yeah, he has been. He's always been inside this room.
He's actually traded out Simple twice. Once on a, like, peeking into Simple. Once getting there right before him and just out-dueling him with a rifle.
Well, he takes a lot of damage this time around. Got Glaive off the top of the train. Misses the spray. jaCkz takes an op shot to the legs. And we've got kills coming in here for Navi. Answer back, one frag Magisk. jaCkz is dead. It is all on Device. So 1v3. Navi squeezing all entry points of this outer yard to try and fight for this 5th round. And Flamey, he's got this locked down. It's double the round count for Astralis over Navi. They will take to the CT side where they have to deliver tournament life on the line. Better team. Between 14 and 10 kills, all 5 players. Very top heavy for Navi. Electronic, he kept them in that T side long enough to get to the second half. Navi, it's time to deliver.
Jesus. Perfecto's score looks insane backwards. But regular ways, oof. That was tough. Flamey will drop that smoke at least, but it's only, it's actually kind of a nice smoke for the tees, to be honest.
Not how he would have chose to use it.
Oh, look at, oh, Electronic just cruising by slowly. He's
on patrol.
He let off the pedal, he just kind of like, just rolling down the hill.
Yeah, quietly.
Yeah.
It's past midnight. He's past his curfew and he doesn't want...
But he didn't see anything.
Outer yard is so completely clear for the taking.
Oh, it's just the one boomage boy. Okay.
Astralis, they want to win this pistol so that map 2 doesn't even have a chance to bounce back.
Oh, are they going to go for an inner split? Or are they faking it?
Not quite sure yet. Electronic. Oh, that's what they needed. Oh, is that ever what they needed? Now, they know Boomich is down inside of Pop Dog, but the bomb can still slip into the site. Electronic, he's moved over to Z, and he just runs right out. He never expected Glaive to have been able to be there.
And then they had the bomb plant for ladder. They had to fight for this. Boomich is getting crushed. Oh my god, they combined. The cohesion on that peak. There was no chance for Boomich to trade out effectively. And it's even worse, he doesn't get one. Now there's 2 left on the retake. They're coming through Z. Oh my god, he's not even giving Simple the time of day. jaCkz will take him out after. They just let him fight.
You see Glaive just ignoring
focused
Simple
on Z. He's like, I've got this job. I know you've got that one.
Just disregards him.
Man, the way that they...
like he's nothing.
They kept a perfect inventory of where the CTs were, they knew. In Boomich, inside of ladder, they held that. They waited. They attacked it later. They had Glaive come out. The way that Glaive passes by the train as well, he knows that the Z guy is going to run out. So he goes out wide just to make sure that he doesn't get pre-fired on the inside angle. If he was back to the train stopper, taking that hard angle, he might have got pre-fired. That was so well done by Glaive. But man, Navi needed that round, man. We want map 3. Come on, Navi.
Show us a little fight. There's some. Flamey gets a deagle headshot. Glaive's gonna come back at this from T-Con. Boomich. There it is.
Okay, let's go.
2 kills, and then Simple finds one with a scout. So sure enough, we've got Astralis losing to the Force Buy. Desert Eagles, CZs, and a scout is a success story for the CT side. Still a 5-round lead for Astralis, but they've given Navi a chance here.
Yeah, some nice CZ work here. Some revenge from that last round. Got crushed. It was a Boomich sandwich in the ladder. He was the grilled cheese. to another CT round. A real deco here. Works so well on trains. For the same reason that ops work really well on this map. Multiple ops. There's a lot of SMGs. They got to be careful. Whoa. Drops down backwards.
Whoop. Gonna go right back up.
Why did he drop down backwards? No, there wouldn't be like there wouldn't be like a perfect flash timing on that. Maybe I don't know. That's a curious one.
Sorry, dude. You're supposed to be the expert.
That's a one. I was like,
Well, counter-terrorists letting them do as they please. What's the end game here, Astralis? Split into the outer yard, perhaps. They'll have to get the better of Flamey. See if his attention gets drawn away from Ivy. Molotov. Oh, but a big headshot from Device. Now, all of a sudden, half of the CT should be looking this direction, but they do move that bomb back.
oh, he's coming up. He's a little bit late. Electronic. Yep. He misses the timing, and Device walks
Device
through.
didn't see him.
He doesn't look up. Electronic. He'll figure it out. Oh, but oh no. Magisk comes through.
The B site's in question. Well. Perfecto. He's going to slide out, drop that bomb. Only 10 seconds left. They need this plant, and the B hold is good. Magisk finding Simple from behind, but there's just no time. No time for the bomb plant. What goes around comes around. And we saw Navi lose to this twice on their T side. Astralis once already.
He's lucky to get a scout, because that's all he's going to be able to bring into this next round. His teammates only got $1,000 more than him. That is a crazy series of events. An amazing punish here from Device on the very first peak, right? Flamey's just trying to get pre-fire damage in. Not really commit to that heavily. And then Magisk comes through with one insane last one deke as well onto Perfecto. This is a... Yeah, we need a zoomie for that one. That's nasty. Oh, well, off of that. They'll sit the whole... Oh, my God. He's not stopping. Man, that is literally 4 1 dekes back to back.
To back. Boomich obviously hears this. Doesn't know if it's a bait for the peak.
It gets a little bit tense here on the CT side. Trying to figure out what happens now. You're at risk of getting traded out. The T's coming towards you inside. Perfecto. He's not got the highest confidence right now. You know, he's only got two kills in the second half. 1 kill in the first half. He's a little bit shaken up. He's got a good gun to work with, but he'll really have to deliver. You know, you expect him to get most of these kills right now, committed within the site.
Damn, they're pressuring him.
Yeah.
They're all over him.
Oh, man.
Perfecto delivers nothing. Device, he gets the scout shot, and Astralis, don't do it to him like this.
Oh, they just swarmed him. Oh, they wrapped him up like a weighted blanket. He had no way to escape that, and there was just too much. He couldn't capitalize. They were all over that site like spider monkeys. And that's Boomich out of the round. He'll have to save. Another round traded back. Why did it feel like that was coming?
I could just feel it.
Yeah.
It was in the air. Wrapped him in the weighted blanket, chucked him down the river. Never to be seen again. Poor Perfecto. He like touched all of them with a little bit of damage. But death...
You got to stop him right in the choke point, or it's just too late, and there was no support. That's why Astralis play far back on the anti-eco so often. They're like, yes, you don't want to like give up a plant, and not everybody does that, but yeah, that's the situation. You give up the site, the retake could be possible, but the player in the middle of the site can't really throw grenades. They have to frag, and a great shot as well on the first rotator.
Yeah, Sonic's going to be happy about that one. They were not able to convert. It cost them 2 rounds after winning the pistol, but Astralis right back to the winning ways.
Of course, not going to be able to anticipate winning that round specifically. 4 rounds to go. Hopefully it's a grind at least. Powerful spot here. I mean, they can't afford to trade back and forth like this. This is... 13, 14, and then what? Navi are just going to buy for the rest of this half if they lose this round, right?
Feels like it.
Yikes.
Oh, there's a lot of pressure on this one. Astralis trying to convince Navi they're supposed to lose, but Electronic never got that memo. He is 2 frags shy of 20.
This is to... Yeah. Oh,
Got
elimination
something
day.
to work with. Yeah, elimination. Boomich. Good for 1 off of the CZ. Magisk goes right back up the ladder. Device just going to silently wait here. Flamey on the scout.
Two setup. CT start to walk over towards ladder. Device here. Just making progress out. Ivy at this long line. My God. A wicked shot from Flamey to shut that down. And now the Teats will start to get scared. 3 on 4. They'll rush down the ramp. Simple's in position.
Easy clap on the first one. Gets himself the second. Dupreeh will answer and cross. A Molotov goes deep. That should cut off Z. Electronic. He's just going to wait it out, though. Dupreeh laying down a smoke to get out of this position. But now what's his move? He's got a flashbang and a better weapon than both of the players ahead of him. He sees
out.
that no one's watching and he gets up.
Oh my God.
They don't have a smoke. They don't have a kit. They don't have an incendiary to stop him from the peak. And he has that flashbang. So if he times this perfectly, he could absolutely contest it. Jiggles around with it. Flamey, he's looking the wrong direction, and Flamey, he gets it in the end.
And he oh my God, do they have time? I don't think they have time to do this.
It's going to be
come
close.
down to the wire, but I don't think they have it. He's just got to stick it because he wants to believe.
No!
But there's still a second left on it. 13 for Astralis. And this is to break the economy of Navi. They have nothing now.
Oh, that is heartbreaking. Electronic slides by, but because he has to go up, it takes him time to get back down. If Electronic was able to go up the ladder and Flamey wasn't a part of that, then maybe he could have been defusing. If they had a kit, it could have worked. Because Dupreeh escapes the bomb site, it takes that much longer to find him.
They had no idea that he would have made a play like that. That gap, he used it perfectly. Had to take a risk in the 2v1 and figure it out.
The bomb plant makes a world of difference.
Wow, okay. Just...
Now the pressure's on.
Yeah, the M4, 4 USPs, like this should be it. I mean, this, if they couldn't win that last round, what are their odds on this one? Navi, they're set up in a smoke. Electronic looking for a kill that could have meant the world.
2 more frags coming really quickly, so this force buy is not going to work out for Navi.
Oh, quick
Force buy. I mean, just measly pistols.
Yeah, they actually don't invest everything, so that is something. They're going to wait till the 14th round, and I guess with the way the round's gone, Navi will have at least some money to work with. Oof.
It's going to have to be a hell of a run from Navi.
Never an easy veto with Astralis. You know, full credit to Navi for taking a risk here, but this is their most winning map as well. 1% odds for Perfecto, he says. So you're saying there's a chance?
That there is. And there it goes. Astralis 14-7, doubling up on the round count. And Navi, what are they going to be able to walk into this one with? Boomich could get an op. Yeah, okay, he will. Drops the op over.
Astralis have been the Grim Reaper through the lower bracket here.
Dude, they just keep doing it.
Yeah, initially getting knocked down by a Navi in the first place.
It's like knocking them down into the lower bracket is a way to guarantee that any other team down there is going to get eliminated.
Yeah, they just get stronger and stronger as the tournament goes on. Early scares.
Crocodiles in the castle's moat. Glaive, he's not going to let off the gas pedal. He's met by a nade. Perfecto running back. He's so desperate to get away from this hit. And Zipnik's not going to let him escape. Deep incendiaries over towards Z. This is going to be Astralis securing 15. Navi, they waited for a buy. And Astralis just disrespect the round by running rampant into the B bomb site. If Astralis win this match versus Navi, not only do they eliminate them and get a chance to play versus Big, which has not happened in all of 2020, they will still be gunning for that shot. $425,000 here at the Blast Fall Finals. And more importantly than anything else, this win alone will guarantee Astralis enough points to qualify for the Blast Global Finals.
Yeah.
This would be a victory here today and a chance to come back at it all tomorrow.
No, this is it's definitely a stacked tournament. Top teams only. $225,000 first place. So much here. To the victor goes the spoils. And Astralis chewing through the lower bracket. Mousesports 2-0, G2 2-0, and now Navi potentially 2-0 as well. After going 88 out of 90 rounds of regulation in their first series together, Astralis have got their revenge and a half.
Yeah, revenge with a message. A strong statement to anybody else left in this event. Big, if you are watching this, you better get some sleep because it's a big day tomorrow. Double ops still up for Navi. This one not finished yet. But it would take an 8-round comeback. They've got the double ops. They've got the 4v4.
After seeing what Vitality did to Big in this last match today, with them getting 3 rounds over 2 maps versus Vitality, getting knocked down to the lower bracket, the thought that Astralis might go up against them in the finals is just incredibly appealing. What would that mean at this point? Back-to-back lower bracket runs here for Astralis. 8 rounds potentially to go before we come back into this. With how topsy-turvy we've seen these rounds go. Like, Astralis could win with literally nothing at this point. Boomich up here in the sandwich. T-Con control getting taken over. An infestation of T's, and Device finds his pallet pick.
Yeah, Boomich turned his back and it costs him. Molotov over the top, Simple inside of the bomb site. 20 seconds left. Let's see it, Simple. He's worried about the Ivy wrap. He himself goes wrapping around the bomb site right into the jaws of Device. Magisk with a headshot. It all falls on Perfecto. He comes in with 1 kill, but that bomb's been planted, and Device does not miss. Astralis, they get their revenge. They send Navi packing, and they do it in convincing fashion.